Hello and welcome, everyone. We are back. All right, so hopefully my mic is working correctly today so that we can get in with the oldies. Let's see here. Let me pull them up and we're going to load into this family. So this is Coral and Herb, and I know that some people are like, oh, the oldies are kind of boring, and I'm just like hoping that we can have some fun with them. I'm gonna try. I know that they're sometimes hard because they don't have as much going on and stuff, but yeah. So let's, real quick, I'm gonna switch my... I'm gonna switch my clock real quick. And then just gonna go, I'm gonna get, sorry, I'm adjusting my camera a little bit. All right, so Coral wants to, let's see here. She wants to learn cleaning, become friends with Lisa, learn fire prevention, anger management, wants to be saved from death, wants to get a pottery badge and a sewing badge. And Herb wants to flirt with Coral, wants to ask someone on a date, wants to talk about hobby, wants to plant some more seeds, which unfortunately there's no more room left, so that one's not going to happen. Catch butterflies, catch fireflies, and learn lifelong happiness, which, yes, he is studying right now. Coral is making something. I don't know what she's making. I don't remember. But yeah, we're going to play them. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Okay. Okay, they've got bills. Coral. Oh, she made. Okay, well, serve the. Oh, she already grabbed a plate, so she doesn't use. Wait, what is she doing? Wait for food. Why are you waiting for food? Serve the food yourself. You just made it. And then Herb, I'm just going to have him go and get the mail. And I think what we're going to do today is Herb wants to flirt and stuff. Maybe we'll send him out somewhere. He doesn't have work today because, yeah, he wanted to get a part-time job. So he's a part-time convenience store clerk. He does still get his retirement pension of $200. So this job will kind of cut into his flirting, but whatever. And then Coral is just a retired high school teacher. She just wants to like get skills and stuff. Are you hungry? You're not really hungry. Why don't you put all these leftovers away? And then we'll take care of your needs and maybe send him out on the town. Just so he has something to do. I'm hoping today that we can, well, we'll definitely get through the oldies, but I'm hoping that we can start with Kaylin at least today, but we'll see. We only have an hour and a half, of course, because although we're switching times from Monday to Sunday, we are only doing an hour and a half still, because at this time, that's how long my voice can take. All right, Coral, clean that up. And then Herb, when you get done, I'll have you actually go real quick and recycle that, and then we'll have him walk to lot. And Coral, ooh, you need to take care of your needs, so go take care of all that. And Herb, go and walk to Lot. And it's just going to be you. And he's going to go... We're going to go to Doc Allen's. Just because I don't think we've been there with anyone yet. At least I don't remember going in there with anyone yet. Dawn actually might have gone there. I don't remember, but we're going to see. We're going to have him go either way. And this way he can meet some people. Maybe he can flirt a little, but most importantly, he can meet some more people because since they're a bin family, the Oldies don't know as many people, which is kind of part of the issue with them, is that they don't have as many connections. So there's not as much going on with them. All right, we've got a lot of people. Let's greet Sandy Brody, Vidkin. Oh, and Mary Sue's. Ooh, Mary Sue's here, so he's gonna have to be on a good behaviors because Mary Sue's here. But he can at least meet a whole bunch of people, because again, he knows basically his family. Oh, he knows a few people. I think he's been on some lots when we've been playing other people, so that's why. But either way, we'll get you to greet a lot of people and get to know people. Because I do want him, like I said, I want you to greet everyone. And then Cornwell, and then Vidkin, who is very pregnant right now. He apparently came all the way from Strangetown just to play pool. And then, what do we think of the people we've met? He's got, oh my goodness, he has 3 bolts with Sandy Brody. Well, I guess we can socialize with her. We obviously can't do more than socialize, but let's see here. Let's talk to her. Chat. Where is my macro? Do I not have that? I don't have my macro. Oh, yes, I do. Socialize friendly. We're just friendly right now because Mary Sue is literally right here. So he can't do anything else. But we'll get to know Sandy Brody, and we'll keep her on the we'll keep her in the back of our minds. So for now, I'm just going to have him socialize. Over here we have some playing poker, and Vidkin's getting a soda, it looks like. It's actually pretty busy considering that's supposed to be 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. All these Sims here. So how is that going with Sandy? And he's pretty close with his daughter. Mary Sue and him have 100/85 relationship. So he's pretty close. He's not gonna, yeah. He's not gonna do anything while she's here. Hello, welcome in. We're just playing the oldies today. Herb is right now just talking to Sandy Brody. He has to behave because Mary Sue's literally right here, so. But, yeah. I'm mostly just trying to get him to get to know people, and then like I'm gonna also send Coral out at one point to get to know people, because since they're a bin family, though, they don't start off knowing a lot of people other than the Pleasants. How is this going? I mean, things are going pretty well with him and Sandy. They're getting their friendship up. He's got 3 bolts with her, so we're gonna keep that in the back of our mind. Mary Sue's running out. Well, if Mary Sue's leaving... No, she's not leaving. She's just coming over here to meet Patrizio. Okay, never mind. I was going to say he might be able to do a little bit more if Mary Sue is gone, but it looks like she's just out here hanging out with Patrizio. The poker tables are bugged. Yeah, I think I have a fix for the poker tables so that they won't like completely ignore their needs, but they still are very attracted to them. But we're not going to be here much longer anyway because actually, yeah, Herb needs to head home because he's been out for quite a few hours. Oh no, not community law. I wanted you to walk home. So he's gonna head home, and you know, he didn't do anything. He talked to Sandy, that was it. He only talked really to Sandy, but you know, whatever. But yeah, the poker tables, they just, everyone's drawn to. But I'm pretty sure I have the fix. I know there's a mod, and I'm pretty sure I have the mod that makes it so that they don't ignore their needs completely, but they're still, like, obsessed with that thing. Okay, Herb will be home in 4 hours. Well, he is gone, Coral. What shall we have you do? We shall have you after you take care of your needs. She wants to become friends with Lisa Ramirez. We'll try calling her and seeing if she's available to talk. And if she is, we'll talk to her. Otherwise, I think we'll... I'm debating on which one, talent badge. I think we'll focus on the sewing one a little bit. So, where is she? No, that's not. Here she is. Her and Florence have the same haircut. All right. We're not going to invite her over. We're just going to talk for right now. I don't think that she would come over because they're not friends yet. So we'll just try and get friendly with her. She's also very friendly with Lilith. She's not as close with Angela. Does she? She doesn't. Her and Daniel don't have a relationship at all, so okay. Jennifer Burb she's met. Cassandra she's met. Zach Wilson. Lorena Cox. Goofy Gulls Carbo. Wanda Tinker. Chico Ramirez. Florence. The 7 want, that's because I added too many want slots. I actually need to, I'm going to remove them and then re-add, because it should only have 6. I just accidentally added too many. Let's go back here. And we're going to lock that one in, and we might as well lock the cooking one. Oh, give me another wants lock. Might as well add the cooking one. And then Herb, when he gets home, I'll fix his too. Because it should only have 6. Because they did both go to college, but I accidentally added too many. All right. Well, you talk to her. She's just going over the painting thing. I'm going to let her paint. Oh, Herb, when he gets back, needs to check on his garden because it looks like he has weeds over here. I kind of need to get them a gardener because they have so many leaves that are going to fall otherwise. I might, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove some of these trees because otherwise we're going to just have an insane amount of cleanup in this yard all the time. So I'm going to remove that one and this big one. So then we'll just have these little ones, which I hate doing. And I know there's a mod that's like the perfect garden mod or something like that that makes it so that the trees don't shed or have as many leaves fall. but I don't have that one yet. So, yeah. And who is this? Miranda Caps walking by. I need to adjust. I think I want to do something different with her hair when I get to her. I like it, but I feel like I want to do colored hair on her. I want her to have like a fun hair color, kind of like I've done with Lilith, where Lilith has purple hair right now, or purplish pink. Like, yeah. But I want to give Miranda a fun hair color because I feel like she would. I feel like Lilith, Miranda, and Hermia would all have these fun hair colors. Tank Grunt, you know, doing his workout and probably boot camp stuff that his dad sent him out to do. Herb has the day off, yes, we know, because otherwise we wouldn't have sent him out, because, yeah, he would have missed work otherwise. All right, so Coral, I'm sorry, but I'm actually going to have you clean up these leaves around the place for now. All right, you can just clean those up. I'm going to speed through this real quick. We're waiting for him, and while she's cleaning everything up, because it's not very entertaining. Not very interesting. All right, Herb's back. He needs some things, so let's have you go take care of these needs, get some leftovers, and then take care of your garden so that it doesn't die. We don't have a whole lot of time with his garden because it's fall, but you know what? We're gonna let him have as much as he can from it for now. I always feel bad because we start in the fall, so like John and Herb try and grow these gardens, and then they get like maybe one time they get to harvest, and then they're dead. And they have to wait a whole nother season, a whole nother rotation before they can plant anything. So I kind of feel a little bad for them, but I'm also like, you know, I mean, I guess I could technically change the seasons to start in summer, but I don't want to do that. Have some cereal. Is this... Oh, Herb, did you clog up the toilet? You did, didn't you? Yes, all right. Before you get to your garden, then fix the toilet, sir. And then you can... Oh, actually, no. I want you to tend many, not just tend one. Why is it? There we go. Oh, I need to fix also his want slots. So wants, remove extra slots. Wants, add a slot, and add a wants lock. So we'll do that one. And where is she at with she's got a lot of the piles almost done. Oh, I forgot about the piles over here. Those are there too. Actually, Herb is so tired. I'm going to have him work on his garden tomorrow. And once he is done, I'm going to have him watch a little TV and then I'll send him to bed. And Coral, how are you doing on needs? She's also very tired. I'm just going to have her finish raking up these and then she can just toss everything in the morning. What I'm going to have her do is just go straight to bed afterwards. All right, Herb, let's have you get a little fun up and then go sleep in pajamas. And then, as always, we save while they are sleeping because we don't trust the game not to crash. Because we have played Sims 3, or at least I have. And as I learned from Sims 3, you must save frequently, otherwise... otherwise things happen. Because I have had in Sims 3 it crash on me, and I hadn't saved in a while, so... Okay. Oh, Coral is up. Coral, it's only 1 a.m. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. She's up, so let's take care of her needs. And then you can change it every day, and you can finish cleaning up all of the millions of leaves. I think I am going to get them a gardener, though, because honestly, this is a lot to upkeep. And they're old, you know, they're elders. They need help upkeeping things. I mean, Coral's 86 and Herb is 87, so they're up there. And in my game actually they'd be in their 70s because of the way that I have it. So actually Coral is more like 76 and Herb is 77, so but either way, they're older, and so they need more help. So yeah. And then Herb, since you are up, go tend to your plants, water many of your plants. Coral, you'll finish raking this up and this up and this up. And then I'll have her call for a gardener. And then for Coral, she wants to get cooking level 9, creativity, cleaning. She also wants a mechanical. Does she not have any mechanical? She does have some mechanical. I just randomized her because I gave her the career of being in education, and then I just gave her the skills that she needed and then retired her, quote unquote, just because I wanted her to have had a job. In this version, I decided instead of her being a stay-at-home mom, she was a teacher. Sometimes I have her as a stay-at-home mom, sometimes I don't. I like to kind of mix it up. This time I decided, you know what, she's going to have been a teacher. Okay, Herb, you can dispose then of that since you're done there. And then you can rake, or not rake that up, you can dispose of that. Coral, you're going to come take care of your needs and get leftovers. They need a gardener. And Herb, go dispose of that. And he actually needs to change into everyday because he's been walking around in his pajamas. Yes, we want to hire. Oh, there's PT9. Hello. Now Coral is she also has bolts with PT, but both of them are very faithful, so nah, they're not going to do anything. But I would like them to be friends. I like the idea of them being friends. So today, after she eats, we're going to send Coral out. Because Herb has work, but also I want Coral to go out. I want Coral to like have friends, like have a little book club or something. Well, I mean, they can't actually do a book club, but like imaginary book club. Yeah, Sims can spend a lot of time on gardening and keeping up, which is why I kind of want to get the mod that has the, gardens that you don't have to spend as much time in. Unless it's like these gardens where they're like planting and growing the vegetables and stuff. Otherwise, I'm like, I would like them to have nice gardens, but I don't want them to be spending forever. Herb, you were supposed to make the bed, not go... You make bed and then clean this up. And then he wants to socialize, so I will have... Or he needs to socialize, so I'm going to have him call someone. And then Coral, we'll have you walk to a community lot. I'm going to have her go, I think, to the library. I got the library off Mod The Sims. And it's just called, I think, Pleasant View Library. Let's just have him talk with Sandy some more. It's a really cute lot, and I feel like Coral can meet some people there. So let's go to the Pleasant View Public Library. Not Pleasant View Community Library, it's public library, but whatever. Have her go there, and she can meet people. Oh, Bianca Monti is outside our house. And yeah. So we're just saying that she's going to her book club right now. Her book club's at the library. I really enjoy this lot because I think it's very cute. It works really well. So let's have you go. There's no one's really spawned yet, but let's have you go up and let's just have you read a mystery novel until people show up. Oh, there's one. There's actually, yeah, let's have you go greet Florence. Meet Florence. Oh, we could have her meet Chloe. I don't think Chloe would be necessarily in the book club. I don't think that her and Coral, like, I can see Chloe being in a book club, but I don't think that she would like the same stuff as Coral. I feel like Chloe would definitely be like, somehow I feel like Chloe might be like a horror novel reader. I think Coral is more of like a murder mystery. Oh, Isabel Monti, let's have you greet her as well. Well, she didn't greet Chloe. Okay, go greet Chloe and then we'll greet Isabel. Where did Isabel go? There she is. Greet Isabel Monti. How about also gonna greet Wanda Tinker. I like that. Who's this? This is Warren Sims. He's a townie. Or maybe he's a downtownie. I don't remember where all the townies are from, so like some of them I know are from Pleasant View, but some of them I'm like, I don't remember which one you came with. Greet Wanda. And let's see, is there anyone else? Just townie. Okay, well, for right now, why don't you, I feel like her and Isabel could become friends. So let's have you talk with Isabel some, and then we'll keep looking out to see if anyone else shows up for her to meet. I mean, I don't mind her meeting townies, but I'd like her to meet the playables. Because right now she knows Isabel, Florence, Wanda, Chloe, and then of course her family members. Lisa Ramirez, PT9, Mortimer, Chica Ramirez. Oh, she knows Judder's Little Buzz. She knows Gonrail. Goopy, of course. It seems like everyone knows Goopy. Jennifer, Armando, Cassie, Zach Wilson, and of course her son-in-law, who she has no relationship with. In fairness, Daniel is Daniel. So I don't know. maybe also have her socialize with Wanda a little. But yeah, I could see like Isabel, Florence, Wanda, and her being in a little book club together. Maybe, you know what? Maybe Chloe would be in it. Maybe Chloe could be in the book club too. Maybe she, you know, this is her branching out, so she reads other things. Because I see Chloe as someone that reads, but I see her reading like horror novels. And I see more of the rest of the ladies being more like, you know, the murder mysteries. Something, easy murder mysteries too, nothing like too scary murder mysteries. But maybe Chloe joined and she's like branching out on her reading and stuff because she's trying to find different things. And I don't know. I'm making up a storyline here. But yeah, so I think these are going to be her book club ladies. And also because I can see all of them doing book club. Because Isabel definitely 100%. Florence is 100% going to be in a lot of like community things like a book club. Wanda definitely can see. And then Chloe, like I said, I can see her being in a book club. I also, though, can see her definitely reading more scary. And maybe because of Chloe being a romance sim, maybe she also reads the spicy stuff. I don't know. Why don't we have you talk with Chloe a little? Oh. Okay, so once you're done talking to Wanda, talk with Chloe a little too. We'll just make quite a few friends here. Oh, Jason Larson's also here. I mean, we could greet him later. If he's still here when she's done. Oh, Chloe didn't like that. Chloe can sometimes be hard to become friends with because Chloe does have a bit of a mean girl personality. She is kind of not the nicest. I do really like Chloe though. I do also think that maybe Coral is a little bit more she'd find Chloe easy to deal with than other people because Lilith, her granddaughter, whom she is closer, I mean, she's closer with Lilith than she is with Angela. But Lilith kind of also has that kind of ornery personality. So, yeah. Okay. I want you to say hi to Jason before he gets out of here. So let's go talk to him. Ooh, and actually, I'm looking at her needs. She also needs to go into the bathroom real quick afterwards. So we'll have her go in here. Greet him, please. My Sims don't always do what I tell them to. But she's also getting really tired. So I think after she greets... Okay, you know what? She's not going to greet Jason because she keeps stopping. So we're just going to send her home, though, because she is getting very tired. So I'm going to send her home, and I'll have her nap or something for a little while. I need to make sure that her and Herb's sleep cycles are fixed. Yes, she likes that film and literature activity. Yes, that is her hobby, is film and literature. So her being in a book club makes perfect sense. All right. And then while Herb is home, we're going to have him talk with Sandy, Rudy, and stuff and just get that relationship up. We obviously cannot do anything like, we can't invite her over at this point because they're not close enough. 7 hours till Coral is home. Well, maybe by the time, we'll see. We'll see. He right now is just going to talk to her, and then actually after he's done talking with her, because it looks like he needs to take care of his needs, and actually since he's home and these are disgusting, he's going to clean. I know normally I would have Coral do it because I think that Herb actually is a slob. Let me look at this. Yeah, he's very sloppy. He's not the sloppiest, but he is the lazy. Yeah. All right. And he didn't put the phone away. I hate when they do that because then you can't always find it. You can't get to it. Oh, do I not have... See, I forgot. I need to download a few mods for the gardens because I need to get the mod where they can reach any bush, because as you can see, our gardener is now having issues. I need to put that... Where is my list? Write that down so I don't forget to get that mod, because I don't have it. Garden mod. Bush mod. Okay, I've got those written down so I don't forget. See, the problem is that I have my Sims on my laptop and on my PC, which we're using right now, and sometimes I forget which mods I have on my laptop and which mods I have here. I need to just get the mods on both computers to be the same. Yeah. Okay, Herb, you're getting hungry. Let's have you get some leftovers. What is his relationship at this point with Sandy? They're friends. 3 hours till Coral comes home. I don't think that's enough time. We'll try another day with that. Maybe I'll have him go out with her and like somewhere another day. And then the other thing I was going to have him do... Oh, I was just thinking I was going to have him do something else. Oh, well, what? Let's see, he wants to talk about this. I know you can't get to it. This is going to be annoying. Let's just go and dismiss him for the day because he's not going to be able to do anything for right now. And recycle this. Oh, he hasn't planted anywhere, everywhere. Okay, so let's have him plant an eggplant there, eggplant there, eggplant there, plant some strawberries. And then we'll have him plant some cucumbers as well. So, okay, he can plant some stuff. I thought that he had planted everything, and I was wondering why not all of it was growing. Oh, he already had planted a whole bunch of strawberries. So let's plant the rest of these with cucumbers. So he's got some strawberries, cucumbers, and eggplants. He wants to earn $1,000, and he wants lifelong happiness. The carpool for him arrives in an hour. She'll be back eventually, and then we'll have her sleep for a little while because she is very tired. Hopefully I can get their sleep cycle fixed eventually. With the elders, it's really easy to mess up their sleep cycle because they don't usually have like a job to go to constantly. But we'll figure it out. All right, so he's off to his job at the convenience store. He is actually kind of tired, so, but oh well. Christy Stratton's here. Okay, so you're back. You go sleep for right now. I'm just going to have her sleep for a little while to get her energy up. I'm not going to let her sleep too much. Yeah, like that. That's good. And then, oh, she wants to be friends with Florence. All right. Let's have her call and socialize with some Sims. Get those friendship points that she wants. let's work on Lisa since we were working on her before. Yeah, the oldies don't have as much going on. They can be a hard one because they don't have... Well, you can eventually get them to have more going on, but you have to, like, do more to get them... They don't have a lot of connections at first and stuff, so you kind of have to get them into it to get them more drama, so to speak. And... Oh, there's Olive. There's no newspaper for you to steal, Olive. Since you keep stealing it. Maybe I should have had Coral meet her. That's fine. Another time. Another time she can meet her. And then we'll just have her paint for a little while. And then when he gets home, he's going to go straight to bed because he's going to be exhausted. Because he gets home at 9. And well, not exhausted, maybe. I guess I could have him go take care of his needs real quick first. And then go to sleep. He got $121 today. So altogether he gets $320 a day between his pension check and that. And Coral gets 269. So, I mean, they're making good money. They've got quite a bit. So when they pass, I'm going to make sure that, because usually what happens, this might not necessarily happen this time, but what usually happens is Herb, when he passes, because he's only a little bit older, he's only 1 day older than Coral. When he passes, I move Coral in usually with Mary Sue. And then she'll pass and Mary Sue will inherit, the stuff. Just because I feel that works best. That way we don't have, a whole bunch of funds that just vanish. Because I don't think that's realistic, but anyways. Let them sleep through the night. And then it's Thursday. I want at one point for them to invite their granddaughters over. So maybe this afternoon they can invite the granddaughters over and stuff. Because obviously the girls aren't... Mary Sue would never let them skip school. Okay. When she gets up, she'll do that, and she'll get some leftovers. Oh, we've got a wolf. We got a wolf here. Is he going to roll the want to turn into... No, because he probably won't want to turn into a werewolf because he's not a knowledge sim. Do they not? Oh, there's the computer. Why don't you chat, get some social, and then once you're done, you'll paint. And we'll just kind of speed until it's time for the granddaughters to be called over. So they get off at 1, so we'll call at that point. And for right now, we can just have them do whatever. Now, Coral got a creativity point. She also wants to make pottery and sew something. So let's have her make a pot holder and then she can make a plate. And then Herb, why don't you take a shower and then we'll have you call a sim. Yeah, make a red pot holder. Why don't you call your daughter? Talk with Mary Sue a little. And make that plate. Oh, Coral got invited to the My Muse one. And then we'll just sell that. And we'll sell all these. Oh, and Mr. Humble's gift. Did I also? Yeah, she's got all her stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, she wants to make some friends, so let's just have her call all the people that she wants to be friends with. We'll see. Healthy midnight gardening and breakfast at 4 a.m. I know. Their schedules are kind of messed up. I'm trying to fix it, but again, with elders, it's hard because they don't have jobs, so they get on these weird sleep cycles, which might be realistic. I don't know. I'm not retired, but it might be realistic to real people. She wants to sell a masterpiece, but I think her creativity isn't that high. Oh, it's halfway. It's decent. She wants to see a ghost, and she wants to reach creativity level 7, and then make, of course, friends. Herb wants to flirt with Coral, asks him on a date, talk about a hobby, catch fireflies, catch butterflies, and woohoo with 3 different Sims. Pascal, hello. Herb, after you're done with this, you'll get the mail. I felt like they just had bills. Oh well. They can afford it, so whatever. She just talked to Florence, so let's, she's at work. Chloe might also be at work. No, she's not. I forget. Oh, Chloe, I think, works night shifts. I think. I'm trying to remember. I know she's in the slacker career. I can't remember what level she is, though. Okay. I'm going to have you nap for a little while, Herb. And Coral, I'm also going to have you nap for a little while. Because that way maybe... Okay, Coral, we'll have you go sleep in your pajamas in here. Okay. Okay, and she's going to fight over Lilith. No, relax. I want you to make the bed. Okay. Alright, so Coral's going to invite over Lilith and Angela. So, or we'll just invite over the whole household. Or I can't invite over the whole household. I will then just, I will teleport Angela here. We'll say that the girls just got called over together. Angela Pleasant. Okay. Herb, why don't you go? Because I want them to have a better relationship with their grandchildren. Because I feel like that's important. Where is Lilith? There she is. Okay, Coral, you're going to greet her. And then... she's actually already friends with Lilith, but... so actually I should have her talk with Angela. And then how about Herb instead? You're going to come out here and you're going to talk with Lilith. Because, yeah, Coral and Lilith are now best friends, so let's have you talk with the other grandchild. So Herb, go talk with Lilith, and Coral, you can talk with Angela. I feel like the oldies, because of their description, would spend more time with their granddaughters and stuff, and you know, so I like them to have them come over, the girls come over, and if Mary Sue and Daniel, because they usually have another kid, if they have another kid, like that kid will come over as well and stuff like that. So, and like Coral definitely makes, cookies and stuff when the girls come over. Yeah. I feel like they're those kinds of grandparents that are very, involved with their grandkids. So we're just going to have them socialize. I know Herb is going to have to leave pretty soon. If they're ever feeling boring, the oldies can always be traveling. Yeah, I could also then have them go places. And they have the money that they could definitely do some travel. I maybe will have them do that next round. This round, not so much because they've only got 2 days left. But I can definitely. That actually might be fun to have them go visit. I think that we might have them. Yeah, I think I'll have them go visit one of the vacation lots next time. That's a good idea. I'm going to write that down. Thank you for that suggestion because I like that idea. I don't know which one. I'll figure out which one next time. I'll think about it. Okay. Herb, he gotta go, but he got some socializing in with both of his granddaughters, so that's good. Coral's getting some socializing in with Angela. Lilith, what are you doing? Are you going to... Oh, she's going to fill this up with soap. Oh, well. And then... Yeah. And no, you're going to ignore the suds. Why don't you clean that up? And she will serve us dinner for everyone. She's going to make some hamburgers. I feel like teenage pranks would be something Lilith would do. Like, well, and I think Angela just... Oh, they're fighting. I forgot about this. Yeah. I had forgotten that they haven't fixed their relationship yet. Maybe when Coral is able to call them to a meal. Okay. So Angela, will you come to the meal as well? And then afterwards she'll send them home because they probably need to go home to do homework and stuff. How about you... Where is it? Call to meal. Ask... No. Call to meal guests. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, okay. Herb has a chance card. The store is empty, except of course Crazy Bill, who hangs out in the canyon, blah, 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 blah. Decides to walk this... Sets a coin, blah, blah, blah. The machine goes haywire. Should he use duct tape or chewing gum? Well, for sanitary reasons, I'd say duct tape. Herb is kind of a lazy, sloppy sim. I'm going to go with duct tape. He earns a mechanical little skill point. Okay, good, cool. All right. This is cute. I'm just going to real quick... take a screenshot of this because I think it's very cute. The girl's hanging out with Grandma. I wish that Herb was here for it too, but he's got work, so oh well. So they're just gonna eat, and then The girls will go home because it's almost 7 o'clock and they probably have homework to do and stuff. And I'm sure Mary Sue is probably like, they need to be home at a decent hour. Yeah, note that the girls fought outside where Coral couldn't see them, but they are being fine in front of her. I feel like they don't fight in front of their grandma. They behave themselves. They know better. Okay, they've been having dinner for a long time. Say goodbye to everyone. Okay, let's hurry this up. You guys are doing a lot of talking. Herb is home. Let's have him take care of his needs. And Coral, oh, you technically need to take care of your needs as well. Once he's out of the bathroom, I'll let you go in there and then you can go to bed. Let's have you clean up. There's Dawn. Dawn, what are you doing out here? What are you doing here? It's not that we don't trust Dawn. It's just that it's Dawn. Whoop. Okay, Coral. And then go to bed. Herb. Let's grab that. Oop. Didn't get that go to bed one. He's going to eat and then he's going to go sleep in pajamas too. And hopefully this will kind of fix their sleep cycle. Maybe a little. We'll see. Just as long as they wake up, like 4 o'clock. If they'll sleep till 4 o'clock, hopefully. I don't think they're going to though. Just judging by this. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, Herb, you need to take care of your... They've got lots of bugs. Go spray stuff. Oh, he got fat. Well, in his age, it isn't surprising. Change into every day. Coral might actually sleep till a decent hour at least. Go tend and water Minnie. Since that is his hobby. All right, Coral. You slept till a decent time, at least. Clean that plate up because, of course, Herb didn't put his plate away at night. And then she wants, again, she wants to make a pot holder, so we'll do that and we'll make a plate as well. Just get her some more aspiration points. Again, I play 80-20. 80% is their wants and 20% is whatever I want. So, like inviting the girls over, that was my want. They didn't have the want to, but I wanted to, so we did it. She wants to sew and make pottery, so we'll do that. And then Herb, once he's done in there, he needs to use the toilet and take a shower. There haven't been any fireflies that I've seen, so I haven't been able to have him go. I don't think that we've also seen any butterflies. Yeah, 80-20, like originally I played 90-10. I played 90% and then 10% is what I wanted, but I find 80-20 works better because that way you can get the kind of drama of what they want, but you can also do some things that you want and you don't feel that you are stuck with wants only. Like if you're like, I really want this sim to do X, Y, or Z, or, you know, yeah. But at the same time, you know, the Sims personality comes through. All right. Coral, oh, Coral wants to become best friends with Lilith. I like that. I'm going to lock that one in. Then we'll have you sell that, and then we'll have you call Lisa again. See if we can catch her before she goes to work. Oh, Brandon Lillard is out here. Oh no, we had a thing die. Well, Herb, why don't you dispose of that, and then we'll have you water these ones so they don't die too. Oh well. Actually, Coral, since you're able to and you're not stuck doing something, you can take care of these for right now. Also recycle this. And you can dispose of all of these, Herb. And we'll just real quick buy them another one of those. And again, I will download that mod so that we don't have this issue as much. Because I like them having this beautiful garden. But the thing is that it's like, you know, I just realized Denise and Coral have the same dress. Oh well. But it's a lot of work to upkeep, so I think I'm just going to download the Perfect Garden mod and done with that. Oh, I thought that was Daniel for a second. I'm like, oh, redhead. No, that's someone else. Herb needs some social. Why don't we have you call someone? And who is he? I want him to have some guy friends. How about Stefan Tinker? Let's have you talk to him. And then take care of your garden some more. The scripted life paths. So I always start with the scripted events, and then I just kind of go from there, and what happens, happens. Sometimes, yeah, there are certain Sims that end up with, you know, who their intended, I guess, quote unquote, partner was. And then other times they don't. I know that, like, the usual thing is, like, Lilith and Dirk stay together forever. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I think Lucy and Alex were supposed to be a match. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. I like to try out different things and just kind of see where the Sims take you. Well, I'm gonna let her take a little nap and then I'm gonna wake her up. So, yeah. And then as for the breaking up, you know, I kind of just leave it up to what happens. Usually it's true. Mary Sue and Daniel do end up breaking up because I feel like if she caught him cheating multiple times, he usually what happens is that the scripted events, she catches him cheating and then she forgives him, but if he does it again, they break up. Sometimes what I do is I roll to decide, you know, if it's an odd number this, if it's an even number that. Because in that case, I feel like that's kind of letting fate decide. But I do feel like I don't feel like Mary Sue would be someone that would stay in a relationship if she got cheated on multiple times. I don't think that her ego would allow that. She may want to have a perfect family, but I don't think she'd put up with that. Cassandra, same thing. I think that Cassandra, you know, She might try and allow Dawn to cheat on her once, she might not. But either way, Cassandra's not going to put up with too much. I try and based on their personalities. I feel like Cassandra definitely is going to, she's not going to put up with Dawn cheating on her. I feel like she has too much. She may be, very, I want to be in love, all that stuff. But I think the minute Dawn cheats on her, she's like, no, I won't allow that. She's got some pride. But then there are some Sims like Kaylin, if she ends up with Daniel, which sometimes happens where after Mary Sue they get married. Kaylin, I feel like she would let Daniel just to keep him. But yeah, it depends on the Sims. I know that they usually want Darren and Cassandra to eventually get together. In my games, they usually don't, because usually Darren moves on by the time Cassandra gets divorced. So they don't usually end up together. I know some people, and I'd like them to, but I'm not going to break up Darren's usually happy marriage. So, yeah, that's what I do. And then, yeah, there are different ones. I mean, Romeo and Juliet is always hard because part of me wants them to be together, and part of me is like, if Romeo cheats, I feel like that's one especially where I roll, because I'm like, part of me is like, Juliet's kind of naive. She would kind of be like not wanting to break up. But then part of me is like, I also feel like Juliet would definitely break up in a heartbeat if someone cheated on her. So I usually roll for theirs because she does usually catch him eventually. So, but we'll see what happens this time, because you never know. That's the fun part about it, is that you start with the same base, but you can have a million different things happen, even with the same person playing, even with all the same characters. The story can be vastly different. It's fun. That's something I really love about Sims, and especially The Sims 2, is that there's so much variety you can have. I think a lot of people that really love The Sims 2 and don't like The Sims 4 is because with The Sims 4 you have to create all of the drama and problems and everything, and that can be exhausting, but it also can be a lot of fun. So yeah, well, if someone believes in something like star-crossed lovers like Juliet, I would expect them to break up instantly when cheating happens. Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I feel like Juliet would. But then part of me feels like Juliet is one of those people that just like, she's so in love with the idea of being in love that she would want to do everything to make the relationship work, even if it's not working. Or at least as a teenager. As a teenager, she will. I think in college that might change, and once she's an adult, it'll change. But while she's a teenager and in college, my thing is, if Romeo cheats, I roll, because it's like, I feel like she would be more inclined to be, to struggle with the decision. Once she's an adult, I feel like if she catches Romeo cheating, especially if it's a second time, she's like, get out, I never want to see you again. And that, of course, will make the feud even worse, because then there's the whole, your grandson cheated on my granddaughter. So it's kind of dangerous. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens. All right. And then after you're done with that, sir, go take care of yourself. Oh, she got a bronze badge. Yay. Oh, she doesn't have that want anymore. Well. But Coral got a bronze badge in sewing, which means she can make some more stuff. I could have her make some curtains for around here, because I think she can now make the small curtains, so she can make them for these windows. I'll have to look and see once she's done with that. And then, sir, you also need to go get some food. Um, and she's doing pretty well. Oh, I just realized it is the first day of winter. So once 6 o'clock hits, we will be ending with them, with the oldies, which I don't think this was awful. They didn't do a whole lot, but you know, next time we're going to do some more fun stuff with them. And then we are going to move on to Kaylin Langerak. And she has moved into the neighborhood. She is living in the duplex. So I just want a real quick look. Yeah, she can make curtains now. So I'll have her make some curtains next time as well. I add another want lock. Oh no, I didn't want to reroll. I want to add Okay, never mind then. Oh well. So we'll just finish up here and then we will go to her. Yes, Kaylin, I decided to move into the neighborhood and we're going to kind of see what drama unfolds for that. Because you remember, if anyone remembers, the scripted events weren't working. So Mary Sue never met or never caught Kaylin and Daniel cheating, but they are still involved. So, yeah. I mean, she's probably going to eventually catch Daniel. She usually does eventually catch him. Because Daniel is not always very subtle. So, yeah. Okay. Why don't you make a curtain? We're just kind of like dinking around until it hits 6 o'clock. We'll do white ones. All right. I'm just going to speed until 6 o'clock. All right. We're going to move on to the next family. Okay. So this is where Kaylin lives. I've changed her outfit, obviously, because she needed, you know, something other than a maid's outfit. She did, I believe, get a new job. I think I got her a job, or she rolled the want for a job. But she, yeah, here we are. So she wants a baby. She is involved with 2 married men. In fairness to her, Dawn was not married when they got involved, but Daniel was. She's a drive-through clerk, that's right. So we're going to see what Kaylin gets up to. I just rented this apartment. This is the fixed duplex by, I believe it's Plumtails. For some reason, I'm seeing the other. Nina doesn't live here. Oh, that's right, because Nina used to live here and then I moved her into. Okay, so I need to real quick get out my bat box. The car came with it, so I've just decided that she's going to tinker with it. All right, that should fix, I think, Nina so that she's not stuck, because this, yeah, this should be vacant, and Nina, oh, how do I fix it again? I don't think that it was the force error. I think it's the, let me see, fix, bad apartment residencies. That's right. That's right. So now it should be that Nina can leave this lot without getting stuck here. So I should be able to send her home, but it's not letting me. I'm trying to remember how I do this. on all, and then fix bad apartment residencies. And then ask, we can't ask to leave. Okay, whatever. Nina hopefully will leave because otherwise she's going to end up being stuck here, and I'm hoping she won't do that, but I don't know. Unfortunately, oh well. We'll see. We'll see what's happening. But yeah, Kaylin is doing some tinkering in her free time in this car. I'm trying to remember if that's her hobby or if it just came. She does have. Oh yeah, tinkering is her hobby. So yeah, that works. So who moved in next door? Because Sandy Broody is next door now. But Kaylin, yeah, she has a whole room ready for a baby. Like she wants a baby. Okay. Nina's gonna leave eventually, I'm sure. I hope. Anyways, so Kaylin, she's got work at 5 p.m. There's an interesting useless balcony. Oh, that's not a balcony. There's yeah. There's roofing there. But yeah, she wants a baby, so we're going to see what happens. She doesn't, you know, have anyone that she necessarily wants it with. But we'll see what happens. I think what we'll do for today. Oh, she's got a negative. Well, Nina and her, yeah. Influence 2. I can't ask you to leave. Let's have you take care of your needs, and then Kaylin will have you, I guess, she wants to invite someone over, and she wants to woohoo and have a baby, so let's invite someone over, I guess. Where is her phone? There it is. Call, sim, invite over. We'll invite over Daniel if he's available. I don't think he works Tuesday. So let's see. Yeah, invite over. Kaylin, this may be a bad choice, but we're going to do... Okay, pick up can, clean up, because apparently Chloe decided to knock over the garbage can. And then we're going to greet Daniel. Wait, hold. Daniel, stay here. Greet Daniel. Titania's here, which I realized I had been mispronouncing her name. So, oopsie daisy. And we're just gonna, because she wants it, we're just gonna do a casual woohoo. And Nina fanning herself over Daniel. We're not surprised about that. I feel like she definitely... Her and Daniel usually end up having some kind of relationship at some point, Nina and Daniel. All right. We're going to give them, though, their privacy because YouTube doesn't always like, I know, the Sims woohooing. So we're just going to leave them to it. And Nina, apparently, it's a good thing that Nina moved out of this apartment complex. She actually has the condo now because I moved Mortimer and Dina into the Goth Manor, and Cassandra and Dawn have their own place. So, Nina gets the condo. Okay, Nina, you really need to go home. Can I teleport? Clear off all non-residents. Okay, that's right, because that's what you do afterwards. You fix the apartment residencies and then you clear off all non-residents. So, yeah, Nina is now back where she's supposed to be. All right. Oh, but that sent Daniel home to... Oops. All right, well... Because he was already here, I'm just going to summon him back over. Because that was an oopsie on my part. And then have her get up and we'll try again. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. We'll try again another time. And then we'll just get her ready because she has work at 5. So, yeah, let's get her ready to go. Oh, well. Well, you know what? Another time. Yeah, carpool arrive in about an hour. Yada, yada, yada. Hopefully she'll eat something before. Yeah, let's have grilled cheese. Let's pretend he went to the pharmacy nearby for no reason before. Sure, yeah, let's go with that. And then she'll go to work. Her makeover. Yeah, I wanted to give her, you know, I wanted her to look cute. She deserves to look cute too. And I like this hair on her. Dawn is here. Unfortunately for you, sir, she is at work. Oh, she needs to get her bills and pay them when she gets home. You're just going to have to come back another time, Dawn. She's losing enthusiasm about tinkering. Okay, well, we'll take care of that later. She has... She's pregnant? Wait. Wait. She was promoted. Okay, let me write this down real quick. She's okay. I've got to... It couldn't have been from... Okay. Just give me a second here. I'm going to write down she got promoted to level 3 fast food manager. She is pregnant. Well, I'm going to let it be a surprise. We're going to find out who the baby's father is when she gives birth. I'm pretty sure it's Daniel. I just don't know when from. I don't think it's Dawn because I don't think they've woohooed in a while. Actually, I don't think that they have woohooed in game other than the stuff that they did before this game started. I don't think. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it's Daniel's, though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see when the baby's born. Well, she's going to get her baby then. Oh, my goodness. I was not expecting, well, I was expecting her to, I'm going to be totally honest, I was expecting her and Daniel to eventually woohoo and she gets pregnant. I was not expecting for her to be pregnant already. So, well. Okay. Go make the bed. And then go eat, and then you can tinker. Have some cereal. She wants to tinker with the car. Work on, why don't you work on the engine a little? There's Chester. Oh, she wants to go on a mountain vacation. Caitlin, don't think I mean, you can't afford that right now, and I think your funds are about to get a lot tighter pretty soon. Yeah. Let's have you, okay, go answer the phone. And then you can work on the engine a little more. Oh, it's just the landlord. No one important. And, oh, the tinkering. Will's garage. Yeah, you have an interesting outfit on. Okay. Oh, it is Daniel's because he just paid child support. I forgot that I have the child support mod, so we know it's Daniel's child. Hopefully it's only one, because she doesn't really have room for two, so we'll see. And you need to eat again. We'll have you get some more leftovers. She's losing enthusiasm in all the other hobbies, but, you know, I don't really care if they keep up with all the hobbies. I mean, I'd like them all to I'd like my Sims to keep up with their personal favorite hobby, but the rest of them I'm like, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. Oh well. Okay. And she's getting really tired again. I think that we're going to be doing a lot of taking care of her needs this stream because that's kind of the name of the game when they're pregnant. Although I hate to say this, but we are almost done for the day. But this does mean that next time we'll be playing with her some more. But for right now, we'll finish up with her for the day. She wants to make another friend. I'm trying to think, who does she know that she can make friends with? She doesn't really know a lot of people. See, I wanted her to wait to get pregnant so I could send her out and stuff, because I think community time messes with the pregnancy. I can't remember. Because at one point I know it did. I don't know if it still does that, but either way. I might just send her out anyways, so she might be pregnant longer, but it's whatever. Yeah, it is hard to maintain more than 2 hobbies for a sim, so I don't really care if she doesn't keep up with other hobbies. I do want her to keep up with tinkering since it is her one true hobby, but other than that, I'm like, if she earns points for it, then yay. If she doesn't, she doesn't. For the other ones, it's whatever. All right, so like I said, oh, there's Brandy. Actually, let's have her greet Brandy real quick. Great Brandy. Let's just have her chat a little bit. She wants to talk about her hobby, so we'll have her talk about tinkering with Brandy. Oh, Brandy didn't like the... Okay, well, do you like the hobby? Okay, say goodbye. That's not going to work out. Apparently her and Brandy, they're both family sims, so you'd think. Meh. Oh well. All right, she's kind of getting hungry again. Let's get her some more food. This is the pregnancy with every sim. It's like feed them, get them to sleep. You know, it's like taking care of a baby. It's just taking care of the needs the whole time. She wants to also toss football, play catch, have a party, make a friend, have a baby. Well, we'll do our best, Kaylin. Maybe the friend she can make can be someone so that she can find... Because I'd like her to find love with someone, but I don't think it's going to be Daniel. I just don't think that Daniel's going to be the one for her, but maybe he will. I don't know. Anyways, we are at time, so I'm going to save. And then next week, we're going to be 9 to 11:30 on Sunday again, because that is my new time. And we will be playing Kaylin the rest of her pregnancy, and maybe be starting on Strange Town. It depends on how, if we get through Kaylin all the way. You never know how long each one's going to take. Either way, thank you all for coming. It was great to have you. I hope you all have a great week. Bye.